Hey, alright, so, first thing we're going to do, we're going to hit new game. Number of sectors, we're only going to have 21. That's all bullcrap right there, we don't need to worry about it. Because we're just building a ship. This is just a ship tutorial. Galaxy name, we'll do test for 5. There we go. Start. I'm just going to build a fighter. Simple ship, super easy to make. Here's our root cube. Back, front, left, top, bottom, that sort of thing. Hold shift and scroll. That'll make you scroll up faster, a lot faster. First thing we need to do is we need to pick a cockpit. Don't make a joke about it; it's weird. We'll pick any old cockpit. It's just your command pod. So I don't know. That one's kind of cool. What's this one? This one? Oh, this one's a top one. Don't want a top one quite yet. We're not building cruisers. It's kind of cool. Let's do this one. Look at that. We'll get ourselves a little fighter jet looking thing going on. Kind of reminds me of Battlestar Galactica, if you ever saw that show. Now, that's a really thin plug-in. So we're going to go into hull. You want to keep it in size 1, because we're not going to be working with too big of ships right now, because they're just way too hard to manage. I'll show you a couple of mine after we build this. So you hit R, and that'll rotate, so you can get your beginning piece. Now, we're going to make this look pretty cool. Rotate, R to rotate, remember that. It's your best friend in the whole wide world, because good golly, it's so difficult. I really like that thing going there. That looks pretty cool. I'm going to put this one here. Now we're going to do the same thing. Put that there. Uniform is really good in this game because it would just look weird if you don't put it in uniform, you know? Alright, now we're going to add another bit. This one's going to be our flat bit. You have to have a couple flat pieces, otherwise nothing really works, you know? Alright, so we got a basic fight looking thing down. It's a light fighter. We'll call it Tuna, because Tuna is a fancy name. Alright, so we have this. It looks good. It's put together right. We'll add... Let's add one of these. A little pincher looking thing, you know. Give it a little bit of character. Put it on that bit right there. Let it rotate until it fits. Unless, of course, it doesn't want to fit, in which case, that sucks. Because I really want it to go there. Yep, it doesn't want to fit. Awesome! That's okay then. We'll just rotate it on here. Get it to fit. Are you serious? Trying to make me look like a fool? Why are you shaped like this? What's the matter with you? Alright, we're not going to use that bit. Alright, so we'll go out, we'll go underneath now. We want a lot of pieces on this thing. That's how you get a large amount of sub-assembly. I'll go into that in a moment. That's a bit of a ramble on about yada yada crap, you know. So you want a thick ship, because aerodynamics have nothing to do in this game. Like, they're just completely and utterly non-existent. I could build a wall and fly it in space. I'm not even kidding. I could build a wall. I've built a wall, actually. And it doesn't fly very well because I forgot to put engines on it. And I really didn't feel like doing all that work over again. Just because I forgot to put, like, a single wall. God dang it. I messed that up. Come on. Quit being difficult. Thank you. There we go. This looks pretty epic. I'm liking this. I might just very well keep this. I was thinking about deleting the copy of this just because, you know, I can do better. But this is looking pretty cool. Yeah, we got one of those. There we go. Now we got this big hunk of metal. It's not like it was just thrown together from other ship parts. No, it's no longer our Tuna. We're gonna call it the Scrapyard. Yeah? Just floating around in space, and they built this giant ship out of metal they found in the graveyards of other ships. Right, now we need engines. Engines are pretty cool in this game, because they got a lot of diversity. That's a lie. There's like absolutely no diversity. You can change them in any shape or form. You can play with any of them. So for some reason this one's going to be a freaking boob. Yes, I said boob. Can you add other engines? Oh, good gracious, you can. I didn't know that. I'm learning stuff. I'm teaching my thing, myself? Yes. There we go. That looks cool. Now, be aware that if those engines were actually behind these engines, we'd be blowing the ship off. But realistically, this game is, like I said, it's not super realistic. But it's fun. The lack of realism actually adds some excitement to it, doesn't it? I think so. Alright, so we got an engine. Hoping this one fits, because it's a pretty cool engine, but evidently not. What's this? What is this? Alright, so we have that. Let's add some weapons. Weapons are a huge part of this game, because, you know, in a world filled with pirates, you gotta have weapons. Now, we're gonna put up quad guns. Yeah. I know. Why on earth do you need quad guns? Why not triple guns or something? Well, I don't know. Like, they look cool. Don't they? They look super cool. Alright. I hate this. You have to rotate each piece. Q and E is how you rotate, by the way. Now you got this thing covered in guns. These things are rat-a-tat-tat-tat. But you don't have a, the ship isn't large enough to get auto turrets, so you have to control them yourself. I mean, there's an auto turret function, but you gotta add it yourself, and there you go, that's a lot. You can play around with it. I'm gonna put one on the end, just because. Big middle finger to freaking engines, I guess. Alright, now we're gonna put a KFG on here. Kinetic Field Generator. This is a small ship, so we'll put an 8 on it. You want a good jump drive, but we're not going to put a 32 on here because we don't have a lot of space. What crew quarters? They haven't implemented crew yet, so we don't really need to worry about that. We'll put a regular cargo bay on it. You need a great reactor for stuff to work. It would appear as though I need to take something out. What was our jump? Oh my god, I put it as a freaking... Oh my god, an 8? Oh, what was I thinking? Alright, so we have a lot of power now. A lot of power. And that's good. Now that we have power, we can start messing with the engines. Subsystems. Now, let's see here. Let's have these ones... These ones will be our boost. So you want to go in, you add boost times 4. Boost is the bee's knees, I guess. These ones will have rockets. These ones will be our rockets, alright? Level 3 rockets, these are pretty good. I mean, there's like level 5, I think. And those ones are just fantastic, but we're not going to use those, because we don't have the ability to. This is only a fighter, so you can't use rockets. Alright, so we got our scrapyard put together. Everything's nice and fancy. And, I don't know, let's just take let's take a regular old profile. Faded steel? Ooh, that's pretty fancy looking. Let's see, what else is there? Jet black. It's too shiny. Hot rod. What is that? That is nasty. Golden? It's pretty nice. Dusk. Yeah, I like the faded steel better. That blue just looks amazing. Alright, so we have our ship. It's all nice. We're gonna launch it now. Maybe? Yeah, we're launching. Cool. Now that we have our ship, it'll be all put together. It's all fancy now. We're gonna fly it. Now look at this beauty. We built this. We built this city. That's right. You can actually have cities. I've seen them. I've seen capital ships. That's what the city ship would be. It was a capital ship. gun there is a bit off, but whatever. You know, this was just a work in progress. Now you can hit X. This will let you control your guns, which appear to be only these two. Oh, there we go. We just got to turn the camera. No big deal. Look at that. Ooh, that's a bad gun right there. We don't want that. That's actually shooting our ship. Alright, we'll turn the camera. Bam, look at that. Oh, that's sexy. Alright, now we have our ship. Now you can see, you hit X again. That'll get rid of your UI, or not UI, your touchy whatever thing. Alright, now we have our ship. Now we're going to fly, Shift R to fly. I'm being called. It's a bit weird. I'm not worried about it. There you go. You're flying. Shift R makes you fly fast. F turns it down. T will speed you up super fast. And Shift T will warp drive. And yeah. That's how it is. I don't know what that is. Travel to wait. Oh, it's your mission. You can have missions in this. They actually suck pretty bad, though, so... oh yeah, look at that. That's just amazing shot. I might just use this ship. Obviously, I'm going to make it into a giant monster ship, but I'm going to use this ship. Alright, I think that's it for today. Signing off. Or whatnot.